Hello and welcome to week 7 of LIBS 301. This week we are focusing solely on our final essay. So for this week we have, for required materials, we have our week 7 instructor video, so this video here, as well as the how to format your paper in APA style YouTube video. For supplemental materials, we have our APA style essay formatting for Microsoft Word video, as well as the APA 7th edition set up an APA formatted paper in 6 minutes video. This will help you guys format and make sure everything looks good with your paper. We also do have two things from the APA style guide. So we have our title page setup as well as our student paper setup guide. So student papers are a little bit different than academic papers, so do keep that in mind as you are formatting. And this week for our assignment, we have our final essay due. So our information literacy concept, this week we have tied everything together and are continuing to tie these steps together. So how the 5 steps fit together. So first we identified our topic and our focus. We found our resources. We evaluated the usefulness of those sources. We then started applying our sources to our arguments last week, and we're acknowledging all of these sources that we have used with our in-text citations and our reference page. So pulling everything together for this final essay. So we want to organize our information in a logical order that makes your argument. We're adding in a mixture of sources throughout our essay to support our arguments, and we're introducing our sources, we're adding in their information, and then we're tying that information in with our arguments. We're having just as much of our voices in all of these paragraphs as we are outside voices. And then finally, we're using a combination of direct quotes, paraphrasing and summarizing, along with both parenthetical and in-text citations to really make our writing interesting. So make sure for your final essay, you're creating a title page. So add in an academic title to your paper. Don't just write final essay as your title. I want something interesting academic-wise. Use at least 5 sources and incorporate them into the body of your text with in-text citations. And then also create a reference page. Add in all of the sources referenced in your paper, and you're going to format your citations in APA style, along with having those in alphabetical order. One thing to note as you guys are creating your reference page, the reference page will just be your citations. There should be no annotations included in your reference page. So for the final essay assignment. So we are going to be writing a 3 to 4 page essay, not including the title and reference pages. So this is a 3 to 4 page of your body of the work. So you need to have at least 5 sources, and you're going to include those sources using in-text citations. Your final essay needs to be in APA style formatting, which includes your title page, the body of your essay, as well as a references page. And then your work should have been built upon all of the work completed previously within this course. So make sure everything that you've done so far, you're including and adding in with your thoughts, your ideas, your work process. So for the points breakdown, it is 100 points in total. So 20 points are coming from your APA formatting and writing. And this will be your title page and headers, the flow and organization, as well as the argumentation of your paper. Then 40 points is going to be coming in through the parenthetical documentation. So this is your in-text citations. So it's the number of sources you used, the flow and style. So how did you introduce them? Is there a variety there? Is it all kind of flowing together, or is it just kind of plopped in there? Also, we have our in-text citations formatting that I'm looking at as well. So that's going to be 40 points of that 100. The final 40 points is coming from our citations and reference list formatting. So this is both the format and organizations of those citations, as well as just how you created them. So if you have issues with your citations, make sure you're editing those before you submit that for your final essay. So the final essay rubric is listed both on the instructions document as well as in the assignments folder. So for materials to view for this week, for required materials, we have the week 7 video, as well as the how to format your paper in APA style. We also have some supplemental materials of the APA style essay formatting for Word documents, as well as the setting up of formatted paper in 6 minutes. Also look at the APA style guide, which is the title page setup, and the student paper setup guide. For this week, for our assignment, again, is that final essay. Write your essay, use the 5 sources, have it in APA style, and that assignment is going to be due on Thursday. Now, if you have questions, please reach out to me. Send me an email. We can set up a one-on-one meeting, either virtually or in person. I know that this is a lot of work that you guys have put into it, and we want to make it as perfect as possible for you guys. So please reach out, work with me if you have questions, and I look forward to seeing your final essays.